Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. We are on another predictor for the Las Vegas 2025 F1 Grand Prix. We have Corenex randomizing all 10 predictions. So without further ado, let's get into it. Position. We have P20. And is it going to be red or black? That will be black. Alright, so, Wheel of Names. We have 3 drivers to be eliminated in the same qualifying session. I only shuffled that twice, my deepest of apologies. That is going to be Yuki Tsunoda, so we're looking at Q1, but could be Q2. It's somewhat flexible here. Looking good so far. Don't want to jinx it. I probably have. Let's find out. You can switch around a bit more. That's a rough one. Ollie Behrman, you're going to have to hope the Haas is terrible around Las Vegas. And then finally, is it going to be better than Behrman, worse than Behrman? Only one way to find out, and it looks like it's going to be, oh, you know what, Gabriel Bortoleto. He's becoming incredibly popular in the slots, you know? Alright, I'll quickly add those back. That's a capital T for Tsunoda. And we're looking at Ollie Behrman. Oliver Behrman. Okay, how many positions in the craps? We are looking at 4 positions, which are going to be the following. Oh, wow. 3 natural 20s in 4 dice. You know what? I think you're going to appreciate that, Corenex. A good sign, I guess. Alright, P13, P7, P14, P17, and P20. Now, order doesn't matter here. It's literally just, there we go. Okay, get rid of those. And then we'll go to the Wheel of Fortune. 1, 2, 2 names for the Baccarat. That'll be Carlos Sainz. Alright, give me a second, actually. I'm going to copy that. And then remove Carlos Sainz. And then who is going to be paired with Carlos Sainz? You know what? Verstappen to be pretty decent here, you know. Toro Rosso rookies. Alright. Adding Carlos Sainz back. And then, very quickly, updating the list. Reporter, analyst, principal. No, that's not correct. Forgot to set this bit up, my apologies. Commentator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's begin. Top left square in the bingo grid. I was going to say, it's going to not tick over. No, Isaac Hadjar takes the top left square. Next up. Gabriel Bortoleto. I'm going to remember that for next time. Oh, apologies, I have shuffled early. That's on me. That is the reporter. That'll be Ted Kravitz. I was going to write Nico Hulkenberg. In fact, I did, and I had to scribble it out because it ticked over to Carlos Sainz. And then finally, the top right corner of the grid, we have Lance Stroll. It could be a write-off top row, but it does leave a good amount of room for the middle column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second row. That'll be George Russell. Going to make sure it does not tick over. Second square. That is Pierre Gasly. Third square, you're looking for a really popular person here. Perhaps someone British or one of the high-end drivers, or perhaps a member of staff. The analyst Karun Chandok might do it, you know. Could be a staff middle column. Fourth square, we have Charles Leclerc. Signs his former teammate right underneath him. Wouldn't surprise me given the way Ferrari's going this year. And finally, rounding out the second row, we have Lando Norris. It has ticked over. You could hope for a second row with Leclerc, Norris, Russell and the analyst, but Gasly's going to be a tough one to come by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saying that, Gasly has had some surprisingly good form. He might be the front of a train, but you never know. Third row, we're starting with Nico Hulkenberg. Alright, we're only doing 4 this time because we've got the free space in the middle. If you've listened to every other video so far, you'll know what's going on. We have Ollie Behrman underneath Pierre Gasly. And after the free space, we go into the second half. It's going to tick. It's Lewis Hamilton. So far, we have a Ferrari fourth column. Unless they're talking to the principal for Ferrari this week. Come on, tick over, tick over, tick over. Oh! They put the principal right next to Lewis Hamilton, so that rules out that possibility. And also it rules out the possibility of a staff middle column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fourth row. It's going to tick, surely. No, I might be wrong. Yuki Tsunoda. Has anyone else driven for Ferrari or the Ferrari Academy on the grid? Fernando Alonso, perhaps? And speaking of, if you've ever played F1 Manager, Alex Albon normally ends up at Ferrari. This time he's ended up in the fourth row, second square. Right underneath the free space, we have Kimi Antonelli. Alright, here we go. To continue the Ferrari column, I assume it's going to end here. Liam Lawson. And then finally, the fifth square in the fourth row, we have Fernando Alonso. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, in the bottom left corner, we have Esteban Ocon. Second square. Apologies, I forgot to put my phone on silent. We have the commentator, David Croft. The third square. It's Oscar Piastri. I'm going to be real with you. Your best bet is that middle column. I've said it to a lot of people. But I think this one genuinely... I don't think there's any other way you win here. And the fourth square goes to Franco Colapinto. Just. Which means the final one goes to Max Verstappen. And Verstappen in the corner is pretty decent. Honestly, the Norris, Alonso, Verstappen, Principal and Stroll fifth column, or far right column, isn't bad. The diagonal with Verstappen is not the greatest, but I'll leave that for you to look at your own time. Alright, we go to 3 drivers for the blackjack. 1, 2, 3, boom. Gabriel Bortoletto again. He's showing up a lot in these predictions today. Must be a sign. Apologies, they're building a granny flat out the back. It's probably picking up on the mic. I could close the windows, but quite frankly, it's too hot. Ollie Behrman. Both of them making an appearance in the slots and in the blackjack. If we get if we get Yuki Tsunoda now, I was going to say Carlos Sainz was still, well, not a mile off, but like, and we have Lance Stroll. And while there's a pause in the pacing of all this, there we go, and I'll get that copied for the next one. We're rolling D20. What are we rolling it for? We're rolling it for the poker. 18, 13, 3, 17, and 10. Those are all great positions. P19. Oh, why have I put P19? P13, P3, P17, P10. Bang, 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 and bang. That is done. Next one, we have the double up, or 3 unique teams on the podium. It's a 50-50, and it looks like it's going to be a double up. The Keno, we're going for low, even, or high, based on driver numbers in the points, the lowest 10, the highest 10, or an even split of 5 apiece. And it's a low pick. I think low has the favourite this weekend, but there are some high drivers that do finish in the points, or high-numbered drivers, I should say. I'm not going to allege anything here. Finally, legs in the same game multi. We have 4 legs. It's going to be another big multi. 1, 2, 4, and 4. 1, 2, 4, and 6. So that is driver winning the race. Drive to finish on the podium. Can't be the same as the winner. We have select an exact number of drivers to classify or not classify. Which driver sets the fastest? No, I'm just reading the list at this point. And which driver wins the head-to-head battle with their teammates? So without further ado, 1, 2, 3, 4. Winner of the race. Lance Stroll. Podium. You know what? It was almost looking feasible for a podium. Liam Lawson. Alright. Classify or not classify. I'm really debating just changing whether or not we keep the not classify or classify part and just roll a D20. Alright, how many drivers are classifying in the race? $16. That's not a bad shout, actually. That might be the most reasonable one we've had so far. And who is going to win the head-to-head battle against their rival? It's going to be a hot take. Carlos Sainz beats Alex Albon. Alright, so let's go through the predictions real quick. Corenex. I'll see if I can do them on screen this time. P20 is going to be black on the roulette wheel, as shown here. 3 drivers for the blackjack. Slot machine. We have Yuki Tsunoda, Ollie Behrman, and Gabriel Bortoletto. We have 4 positions for the craps, which are, and I've already deleted these, P13, P14, P17, and P20. The 2 people we have for the baccarat are Carlos Sainz and Max Verstappen. You know the drill with bingo. I'm not repeating it here. See the Discord for more information. The blackjack, we have Gabriel Bortoletto, Ollie Behrman, and Lance Stroll. Stop blowing my page over wind, please. For the poker, we have, and I've deleted these already, P18, P13, P3, P17, and P10 in that order. We have a double up for podium. Only 2 teams on the podium. We have a low pick in the Keno, And the final thing, 4 legs in the same game, same race multi, 1, 2, 4, and 6, with Lance Stroll winning the race, Liam Lawson on the podium, 16 drivers classifying, and Carlos Sainz winning the head-to-head. Thanks for tuning in. I've been Volley Ray, and I will see you all in the next predictions video.